Okay, there we go. Yeah, and also the Windrose video that I've just been meaning to upload. I'm finally gonna do it. It'll be coming up today. Yeah, for anyone who's ever played Valheim, when you look at Windrose, you're gonna be like, oh, okay, I know how to play this game then. And there's a little small parts here and that are a little different, but for the most part, like. And now, so I'll play this game essentially until the last expansion, the ice expansion of Valheim comes out. It should be coming out this year. Which is funny because worst case scenario comes out next year. But also next year is the Final Fantasy 14 ice expansion. So, oh, okay. With the same kind of like now Viking kind of theme. Yeah, there's a lot of things that like Windrose that since it's a early access game. There's some things where I'm like, oh yeah, you could just add this and do a little bit of tweaking here to make it, like a little bit more interesting. Like some areas where you're like, oh, okay, now you guys could do some stuff with this. Okay, this one's still taking a while. Yeah, I saw what's gonna be coming up in the new season. Apparently the dual axes, I think it's the dual axe, I'm not sure the name, but that's coming out. So we are getting one new job class. I was gonna say subclass, but they're still doing the same thing with the dream stuff. It'll be called something different. So we'll have like the whole crystal stuff and all that. We have to get those things all over again. I'm not looking too forward to that. But I mean, it's whatever. I guess it's better than no content. And I did look online and people were kind of like upset about the story where I kind of left it all in cliffhanger. And they do need to do something with the kind of the animations a little bit. Like they need to put a little bit more effort into that. Because they're definitely not putting the effort into the Monogatari collab. And I think, yeah, other people agreed that I think if you do a collab, since it's like a low effort collab, I think it's just make the clothes, was it just give it out for free at this point. So then people who have those clothes, you'd be like, oh, you were there during the collab. Like now, like when people do the collab, right? Like so much of the stuff is like either like paid gated and stuff like that you're just like, man, fuck this. It's not like I think they're trying to be like was like do stuff in a way that's kind of like 14, but 14 has like the story and gameplay to back it up. So it's like it's like I'm sorry, but it's a Nobu poker. You're not allowed to do that yet. You're not at that level. But at least they have a new job class. I mean, I think at this point they should have just had two. They had a lot of time. And not only that, but it's like quite a few of them that are already in the game, so. You know what? At this point, I might actually switch to that class. Depending on what kind of armor you need. I hope it's like the same armor. I think it's a DPS, so I think it'll be the same armor. It's like, hopefully. Yeah, it's coming in 13 days, I think. 13-ish days. 13 more episodes. Well, let's see. Yeah. About 13. You know what? This, not else we're gonna take a look at the store as well. What was that one? Equipment that you get. This, right? You know what? How many can I buy? Okay, no. Since I could buy that many, I'll just keep it there. When the new job comes out, then I might switch to it. Just to be different. Oh, because of that, maybe I do need to start getting some of those, other things again. Other things again. Here, I'll show you. Let's first... No, it's not here. It's... reclaim, I think. No. Is it? Yeah, these. I might have to start getting these again. Do I need these? I'm pretty sure I don't need those ones. Do I need these? No, I don't think. I think it might be in the honor. Yeah. These for now. We'll keep that. Just in case. Even though technically I could just like refund a lot of stuff from my one I'm using right now, then doing it that way, but since we have time, I think was the next for the next 2 weeks we'll make sure we just get those. I think it should be fine. I think it's like they call it the twin shaker or something like that. I think it's the name of it. It's just twin axis. That was the... Was it that? Yeah, that was the one of the starting classes when it came out, or when Bandai Japan owned the IP. But now... And there's, of course, there's 2 forms of it. I think they also had that for even the original too. Now they're probably gonna... I think the next one's gonna come out. It's probably gonna be the weird ass tank that has like I wouldn't call it a mace. It's something similar to that, I guess. Like almost like a great sword thing with a mace at the top. It looked very, very stupid. I was just glad. I'm like, oh man, I'm glad I don't. So they changed that job out. That looked lame. Goblin Shaman actually did put in some work. Compared to the, it's probably because the enemies were stronger, but Nuku Chief was not doing his thing. Yeah, there is a a mascot costume, and I'm waiting for this. Hopefully it is a Halloween costume thing that's gonna be coming out on 14. I'm actually waiting for that one. I'm slowly trying to get people into 14 as well. And for people who like, oh, there's too many buttons, or I think it's too difficult. I'm like, they're gonna actually simplify the buttons. Not at the level of like Blue Protocol. Like it's not Blue Protocol doesn't have that many buttons, but you have to actually, yeah, it's not like this. It's gonna have like twice as much of this. Okay, let's say let them group up. I think the other one's gonna do a little. The other one's not doing it. Okay, there. I just couldn't afford them to split apart and then have to. It'll probably take longer to kill them. Okay, get the last orbs. This time I took a lot of damage. Compared to the usual. I also put up the, like after the stream, I'll put up the Winrose content. But prior to, I put up some more Enfield stuff. So you could have more Enfield. I think I did the new test area that has a little bit of story. I did the no commentary stuff, so you could fully listen to it since there's no way to rewatch cutscenes. And if you want to like rewatch the cutscenes in like Japanese, I put it all in. It's all in Japanese. Yeah, because this game is one of those ones where if you want to go back and walk, like unlike I'm not even sure if this one could do it. We could go back and look at old cutscenes. Yeah, I didn't really think about it like previously, but I was like, yeah, some games were like, no, the cutscenes are kind of cool. You want to go back and watch it, and if there's no way to watch it, then you have to look at other people's videos, and if they're like talking in it, you're like, oh, come on, man. And or if you want to like watch it in a certain language, I put it in Japanese because that's how I listened to, or found out about Arknights, because I knew about it prior to the anime, but I watched it more because of the anime. So that's why I was like, okay. Because a lot of the other, like, I wouldn't say music videos, but other videos of it was like, there was no dialogue, really. So it was just like, no, them doing cool things. And they're not like, they're mute. Oh, and on other gacha news, what's it, Persona 5X? Apparently, there is, I think, a persona that you could only get through essentially spending money, and people are kind of like pissed at that. I do play it a little bit. I don't play. I'm not like I'm not even caught up with the story. I don't think. But it's because I'm not super into it. I didn't really notice like that there's persona that like not a good persona that you only get through the like the paywall. And I was like, oh yeah, that would be fucking annoying. Let me see. Actually, no. It's not gem crafting mining. Oh my lord. It is not. Okay, where? There. No, inventory. I want to see how many I have. Then I'll just kind of like even it out as I go through the other ones. I wonder if I passed it already. Okay, then those are the stuff when it's already made. That one I don't have much of. Oh, I actually don't have as many as I thought I did. Okay, never mind. I could have swore I had a lot more. But okay. Where? I think it's here. Oh yeah. There was... Oh, and also some good... No, I'm going to save his goodness for Destiny, but... Some news is... For Marathon, they're making kind of like a PvE mode and try to like, no, oh, we should mess around with that. I was like, are you trying to replace Destiny because Destiny's dying? Or are you doing this because you're like, oh yeah, by the way, these players don't even know we got something fucking big cooking for Destiny. So we're able to do this. So it's like a weird spot. But we'll know in June. I think June is when they'll tell us a big reveal. Because whatever they're cooking up with Shadow and Order, I don't think it's going to be like... That's not the main push, I don't think. I think they're going to like, okay, make it where it's like, no, it's not abysmal. But I think they have, hopefully, they have like a big thing they're going to showcase afterwards. Like, oh, yeah, we're going to show you a little bit of, was a Shadow and Order. It's called something new now. People would be like, yay. Then when people are like, no, their hopes are very low because the expectation is so low right now, then I think they're going to pull out something like, oh yeah, oh, are you guys sad about that? By the way, Destiny 3. And they just go walk off. Tell me if they do that right. I think I'm about it. I am... That's only if they make it good though. If they're like, oh yeah, Destiny 3 is essentially like Destiny 2.5. I'm like, nah, I guess the ride might be over. But if they actually fully like, no, go all out to make a game where they don't what you call it, vault their content, then I'll be down for that. Vaulting content is pretty stupid in the first place. The fact that they did that was... I know people are like, oh, but the game was too big and all that. I'm like, okay, then how do fucking MMOs do it? Right, like if I play Final Fantasy right now, I could play the Realm Reborn content. And how people would be like, oh, how about the stuff before Realm Reborn? Dude, that shit was bad. Like that shit was unplayable. I even saw... That's the reason why I even tell other my friends not to buy Final Fantasy 14. Because they're like, is it good? I'm like, dude, not only did the original Final Fantasy 14 did it look bad, it played horribly. They even had the gall to like the thing on a live stream. The players were asking, hey, can we was it jump? So why do you fucking need to jump? Play a different game then. And jumping in the game doesn't really do anything, but the fact that you could jump now, I want to say now, but like when it became Realm Reborn, right? Everyone's like, oh, why do you add a jump button? Yeah, because people wanted it. Like, there's no skin off our back. Yeah, it's just like the first live stream team. They were kind of like condescending towards the players, and they're like, "Oh yeah, you guys are pretty stupid. You guys want these kind of things." I was like, "Oh, I feel kind of dumb now that you're gone. The game's good." But yeah, on the opposite side, that's what Blue Protocol's live stream was like. They just didn't know what the hell they were doing or talking about. You can't get socially awkward people to be the speaker of the for the game. Like, oh yeah, by the way, what is this new class, subclass 2? Get the guy who could talk a little bit, like. And what, like, you have that many developers and you're telling me they're all awkward and can't speak? Like, yeah, right. They probably didn't want them to speak because they probably didn't pay them that much money to make that much work in making that a subclass or job class. It was the one night. Yeah, one of the dev people, apparently one of the dev guys did not know how to explain it. You know what? Let's kill that. We killed it because I thought it'd be funny. Oh, we got all of it. Nice. Oh, I think it might be the first time I actually killed that ball or that elite enemy. Yeah, I did. Oh no, I killed it 3 times. Okay, not that bad. I'm not that bad. Uh-oh. Piguretto. A boarlet, never mind. Not a piglet. Maybe I might do that for now on, where if they have a new job class, if it's DPS, because I'm like playing this shit on, or trying to level with a, was it like tank or a healer? I think it would take too long. I don't know, but a beat healer's a little bit different though. They do damage, but I try to use a beat healer a little bit under level to fight a arachno crab. It did not go well. Because I wasn't properly geared. Which is another thing that they will have no more problems in Final Fantasy with. Whatever, if you like playing DPS and you want to say, oh yeah, bye-bye, for whatever raid or whatever content, or even if your friend jumps in and says, oh yeah, I'm a DPS, right? Like, oh, I don't want long queue times. Nowadays, I think you just do that with like NPCs, but either way, like, oh, long queue times and stuff, you'd be like, okay, I'll go as a tank, and all you need to do is just have that gear, put on that, and your gear score would be the same as your highest gear, so you don't have to like re-gear all your stuff for everything. I'm like, thank God. Not only that, but now I'm just like, oh, that means now I have to actually go and, what was it? Like when I get the gear, I have to actually get like no cool looking. Oh my lord, there's a box here. I'm so glad I looked over there. But now, right, with oh, another guy. Another one. I'm excited. I came from this area yesterday. How did I not see that? See, sometimes it pays to just walk around aimlessly. The way that was like that, it kind of glowed, that rock. Thought it was a box. Okay. let's take a look at some of these bushes over here, because that's where I found the other block, 2 boxes essentially. But yeah, you still, if you're the main tank and you of course need to have like the materia set up in your Final Fantasy character, you have to like get the gear. But now, since for the people who are just like, no, oh, I have like me, right? Like I level up all the classes for the sake of leveling up because I'm very Asian. Apparently, it's a thing that Asian people do. They level like they pretty much they play all the content. I think they even said like there's like the majority of people who played every content, no, like even like maybe didn't complete it, but at least attempted ultimates and stuff, right? That's more like Asian people. It's like, oh, I mean, I attempted it, but when I say I attempt, I didn't go with the static. I just kind of went into it. What happens? Nothing good. I mean, I used to do that in the Destiny as well. I would jump into a raid, not really like I'll try to solo it. And I'm like, oh, maybe this is unsoloable. Then Esoteric goes and plays it, and he's like, no, it's able to be soloed. I'm like, oh man, I'm definitely not at that level. Yeah, because sometimes like I think sometimes maybe just the controller. Sometimes it like, yeah, the controller setting it kind of messes up the targeting of it. Like you'll be targeted on one enemy, and then it's just like you rush towards something else. Like, that's the one bad thing about controller every once in a while. Even though I do like playing on controller. So will I stop? No. Yeah, they're starting games like it's funny because most games I do controller. I didn't do controller for Winrose for the most part. For the most part I did keyboard. So now as I play, it is when I try to use controller, it is a little difficult. It's pretty much whatever you learn first. I should put call it instead of like just daily grind yap. That's all I really do in this. Dive, just yap like this before I could. Honestly, once I get my better setup, I'll be able to. Cause I know right now it's probably like my voice is a little low. But if I make the noise gain too loud, you can just hear like you don't want to hear my every time I breathe in, I'm like, something like that. Like the other headset, it did that where like I definitely couldn't if I was drinking water, you could hear like just everything. I'm like, I don't want people to want to hear the was it a random person or Azura's swallowing water ASMR. No one wants that. I don't want that. Mostly I don't want that because I don't like fully edit all the videos. Like sometimes if I do put something in, like I can just edit that part out. Bad thing is I am still like new to the whole editing game. Sometimes when I edit something, the quality kind of drops. I'm like, oh, what the fuck am I doing? You know what? Oh, what is this? Okay. Oh, okay. I found another box too. I must have never actually went up this way. Which is like crazy to me. I think it just shows you that I always kind of like do that little high jumps to get up to places where I need to go. I don't generally go up the actual proper path like a normal person would do. If they give you, you know, it's almost like if you're playing Spider-Man, right? Are you actually walking down like on this in the city, like walking down the streets? Or are you web slinging? All right. Me trying to justify the reason why I haven't found these boxes. So you guys are on my side, right? The one person I was watching just immediately got off once I said that. I was like, oh, never mind, I'm sorry. He's like, I am not on your side with that one. So you're on your own. I was like, oh man. So I do not agree with you on that. Guys think I'm joking. I'm actually not joking. Someone that just, as soon as I said that question, got off. It's like, no. Pie is a way of telling people don't indulge them. So, you know, you could. I wouldn't be angry if you indulged me on my bad takes. That's still not as bad as some of the other takes. Oh. It's some of Waffles and Burritos' bad takes. It's like, yeah, I don't agree. Oh. And that's where we have our anime discussions. Not like what was it? I don't think I've ever had an anime debate with Bam though. Me and Box I'd have. It was pretty much like it was more chill. I don't think myself and and Bam have. He has a good ear for music too, so that's why like when we did the whole guess this anime opening or something like that, he's very good at that. He's a good ear for music. Like some people watch a lot of shows, but they just don't watch a lot of the openings. I at least, unless the song's like to me, I think it's really like either trash. I'll try to listen to it like at least 3 or 4 episodes, right? I'll listen to the full opening, full ending. Ending is probably the one that I'll drop quicker because there's a lot of like shows where the ending is just kind of like, eh. On the other hand, that's why for like when you have like one that was like the opening and ending both great. Like JJK, first opening, first ending, especially the ending, phenomenal. You know, I also like Dandadan's first opening, first ending. People like some of the people like the second ending more, but I was like, it was okay. I like this first ending better. What was it? And some people really did not like the first or the second opening. I thought the second opening was decent. Not the greatest, but I'm like, it's good. I liked it. What was it? And I'm trying to think. No, it was JJK's for our second opening and ending. I didn't care much for. I'm not sure if I like the ending more. And of course, right, second, or no, especially second season, opening 1 and 2 are phenomenal. Especially like King News was a special. That song was really great. I like the ending on that one too. Not gonna lie, at first, like, because of the weird, like, the Choso spinning in a circle, I didn't really like the Aizo opening. But then, like, it kind of grew on me. Then when they brought in the opening for the last part of season 3, I was like, okay, now you cemented it. I like this now. There's a few shows like that where, like, you listen to the opening at first, you're like, it's okay, but then it kind of grows on you. Then at the very end, you go, you know what? I actually like it a lot. Another series that I'm pretty sure a lot of people know this. Hunter x Hunter, where they just never changed that. They just had one opening the whole time. Different visuals, but the same opening. I was like, that's ballsy. But because of that, right, when you hear that song, right, it's very iconic. You're like, oh, okay, yeah, I know what series this is. It's almost like they, when you watch that series, the opening, right, it kind of brings you back to like the early 90s anime where it's, you know, it gives you, it's at that early 90s anime openings. Like it has a different kind of feel to it. Or just music back then, right? It just has a kind of a different feel compared to like some of the stuff now. Okay, I think I found enough boxes today. Which is way more than I was expecting. I was like, oh, probably won't be able to find any. I just walk around, but yeah. That's why I'm also trying to get everyone else in Final Fantasy, because I know one guy really likes story. Other person just needs to or Burrito just need to catch up. Waffles like stories. I think Milk will like it too. And especially once the was it the less time, or not really say time, like not keyboard intensive. Like if she plays like just a DPS, she like no one really like as a person who plays like no, I play DPS tank healer more DPS, but I do play no, I play tank and savage stuff every once in a while. There's a time where someone was like a tank was acting kind of shitty, and he's like, oh, I didn't say shit to him, right? Like, which is funny. People were like cracking on him, like he's like, oh, he's bad at tanking. Right? So why don't you fucking tank then? Then you called me out by name. So, oh, why don't you tank? I was like, bro, first of all, I didn't say shit. When you know you're taking bad to me, I don't really care. Like when the doing savage rating, when I was plugging it, if it's going really bad, I just use that as like a learning experience. So I'm like, okay, I'm just learning the fight and getting better at it, getting my was it like learning all the stuff, or like depending on the situation, I could adapt to it a little bit easier. You know what? Never mind. I probably don't want to. Oh, sure. But yeah. So then I did switch tank, and I did a lot better than this dude. And then he quit the party, and everyone's like, "Oh, you want to just keep on going? Just keep on, just doing your on the rotation like you're doing." I'm like, "Oh, okay." And that's when I started like getting better at tanking, because the other guy's like, "Yeah, you." Like I know I was not the best tank, but it's like I could do the mechanics decently and just enough for us to win. And then we won. Then we got the prize, and we all left. We're like, okay. And after that I started tanking in savage raids a little bit. I don't like doing healing, because sometimes healing is, if everyone's good, you don't have to worry too much. You just worry about your rotation. But if everyone is like kind of new to everything, a lot of chaos is going, and you have to be able to adapt quicker. And that is the part where I don't have it down by muscle memory for healing yet, because I don't have like a specific healer I really like yet. I started to get at that with Astrologian. Like I started to get kind of good with like oh, okay. Oh wow. Are they doing the whole? Oh, that's the Luffy thing where bring their arm up with the X. Everyone should have their back turned and just do that. I don't have enough currency to get all the emotes. I'm a poor boy. I do have a lot of emotes in Final Fantasy though. I do have a few paid. Not a lot. And here we go. And for this, we'll call it a day for today. And I think it's 40 minutes. I yapped enough. And yeah. So you guys don't forget to like and subscribe. Make sure you take your medicine. I said that at least as a way to remind myself I do need to probably take some Allegra, the allergy medicine later on today. But besides that, you guys have a good one. When we're able to get the whole crew together at one time, because everyone's time zone is wildly different, I think I'm one of the few people in my time zone. Like not too many of the members are in this time zone that I'm in. Everyone's kind of like in Burrito's time zone. Burrito, Milk, Bam. There's like 2 other people. They're in that time zone. I think most of the other ones are in, and then you have like Box out his time zone, and then one that's even further out is Waffles in his time zone. So yeah, that's the only one bad thing. Once you get older, everyone's in different places, and time zone differences make it extra bad. But with that, everyone, you guys have a good one. I'm gonna go and try to make a commander deck in Magic. I'll be playing Knights. I'm still trying to min-max. No, I won't say min-max, but like looking through my old cards and be like, oh, this is good. Oh, this is good. This is a knight. I think this is good. This might be good? Question mark, kind of thing. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, and we'll see what happens when it happens. Peace, guys.